coaches approach it right now?
Well, look, I think what's important, Brian, when you're talking to your team is they need to understand what it takes to win, why we win, and why we lose, and you've got to play to those expectations, all right, and those demands. It's not early in the year as much the results. It's about what you're doing on the court, well or poorly.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. They've got Andre Drummond. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Jackson. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's George in at the 3 slot. Now here's Morant. Jackson with a screen on Maxey. Here's Morant. Money from the wing.
If you look at the breakdown, Morant's as efficient as anyone when he's the ball handler in the pick and roll.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. The biggest focus on the defensive end, the big man, Joel Embiid. Coach telling me that they've talked a lot about how to defend Embiid. They have a great film session on it, but at the end of the day, he said Joel is a monster down low, so there's only so much you can do. It'll be fun watching the process do his thing tonight, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Shoot 2.
And he can't get the first one. Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
And he's good on the second.
Well, he's one of the best rebounders we've ever seen. Drummond controls the defensive glass, and at the other end, he creates second chance opportunities.
Now here's Aldama. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
The first one falls. You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day.
Well, the word dynamic really only scratches the surface with Ja Morant. The way he moves, his speed, it's all just on another level. Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And Embiid with the block. George outside. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray.
Gets the ball and takes the shot. It's that easy for Paul George.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Morant. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Morant's got 6.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George. Clark grabs the board.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And he gets it back. Here's Morant. The rebound by Embiid.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Here's Oubre. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He wants to review the game plan. Smart's checked in for Williams. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Joel Embiid on top.
For him, it was a season to remember, and I think his fans would say the same.
On defense, the visiting team. Smart passes to Clark. Rebound by Philadelphia. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
It's George on the wing. Three-pointer. It's not going to go for him.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Memphis shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The free throw drops for Morant. And Morant drops them both. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. The ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. George outside. The three. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. George has got 6 points.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
Morant, the pass to Clark. Smart with the ball. Outside Morant. Clock at 6. And then Morant with the jam.
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Drummond. Jackson the screen. Now here's Drummond. Defense is right there. Up and in on the layup.
He knew the contact was coming. Drummond took it anyway and finished.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Outside Morant from deep. Drummond grabs the miss. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Jackson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And was determined to get in there. Jackson in with the big boys.
With the step back. Here's Morant. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 12 points for him.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Arabia is checked in for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Morant. And Philadelphia making a change here. 1:43 left in the opening quarter. Poke loose. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Lowry. Smart passes to LaRavia. And here's Smart. No points yet. Inside. Here's Jackson. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist.
They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Martin, the pass to Embiid. Out to Oubre. Back to Embiid. Lots of room. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Without missing a beat, Embiid gets the shot up. That's the work of an assertive offensive player.
Pass to Clark. To the paint. Here's LaRavia. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Martin. For Philadelphia, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Martin finds Lowry. Oubre with it. Embiid, a screen on Bane. To the inside. And Embiid throws it down.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Bane with it. Picked up by Embiid. Here's the floater. And they're pushing it up. Here's Martin. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Memphis making a switch here. That one's no good. Pass to Clark. The three from Bane. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Philadelphia on top. They're up by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Payne is the 3, and Jackson is the 4. Luke Kennard out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Clark in at the center position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Embiid. Did not look good in their loss against the Spurs the other night. Martin with the bucket. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Williams has checked in for Memphis. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Pass to Martin. Clark against Embiid. For three, Lowry. Grizzlies with the rebound. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
Yeah, and it can be deflating when you leave all those points on the line. But it generally is a make or miss lead.
And Smart has always been a good passer, but in recent years, he's really honed in on his playmaking abilities.
Lowry, the pass to Oubre. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Get ready, everyone. You see us up on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go.
Edie's checked in for Clark. It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. In third, the 76ers.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing.
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Here's Oubre after the basket by Memphis on the other end. To finish it off. A beauty.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Pass to Edie. Outside Bane. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
Such a hard worker. Bane was ready for any physicality that came his way.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bane, coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bane well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career.
So he makes one of two, and the second one misses.
Well, you know, Bane came into this league a terrific shooter. Now he's a terrific scorer. He can do it all.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Drummond to screen on Bane. Down low. And stolen by Jackson.
Well, that's what you want to do, but he didn't have the angle to get the pass in there.
Pass to Williams. Jackson with a screen on Jackson. From deep, Bane hits the trifecta.
And how about Desmond Bane, among the most accurate shooters in the world?
Now here's Drummond. Martin outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Embiid. Right wing. For three, Lowry. No good on the shot. Smart with the defensive effort. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Clark, no good. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a three-point game. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Smart against Jackson. Smart passes to Bain. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Making sure of it with the two-man slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Now in position, the team that will make you scream, your Harvard.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Paul George, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Here's Jackson. Pass to Embiid. And here's Martin. Williams defending. Martin, the pass to George. Here's Embiid. Here's Drummond. Jackson outside. George scanning the floor to stop the drought. Offensive rebound. And Drummond with the jam.
Well, that's about as high percentage of look as Drummond's going to get. Nice job inside.
Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Williams. Back to Morant. Now here's Clark. Embiid covers. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. Memphis shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Oubre, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Clark, no good on that one. Will stand in this league. The opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, 2nd round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Aldama's checked in for Clark, and it's Marcus Smart in for Morant. 1:42 left in the first half of basketball. Bain against Oubre. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Fades back. The shot by Drummond, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Bain with it. Jackson in his pocket. Bain, the pass to Smart. Jackson with a screen on Oubre. Smart against Oubre. Now here's Smart. He's covered closely. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. George, right side. Back to Oubre. George outside. Drummond to screen on Williams. For 3, George counted from distance. George has got 9 points.
Well, he's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
Bain surveying the D. Pass to Williams. Smart up top, defended by Jackson, and it's Smart missing.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot. Eight seconds left in the first half. Outside Bain. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 7.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Philadelphia on top, up by 4. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm joined with Coach Taylor Jenkins. What's the focus as you look forward to the second half?
Just ignite our pace. You know, everything starts with our defense. Can we pick up our activity? We got to get some stops. Got to keep them off the free throw line. We got to get out and run. They're showing a great crowd in the paint, but just trust the pass. Everyone's got to trust each other, get multiple actions, get some good looks, and hopefully they'll fall for us.
High expectations for Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers going head-to-head in what's been a neck-and-neck battle through 2 quarters.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective teams in that first half.
Their teams have leaned on them, and they've been rock solid. Actually, more than that, they've been the catalyst.
Leading by example. We're seeing it firsthand. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Paul George out there with Caleb Martin. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Oubre in at the 2 guard. Now here's Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Drummond with the screen. George. Yes, on the jumper. George has got 11.
And you see the creativity George has. Just comfortable operating in screen and rolls and taking what he sees.
Bain against Oubre. Bain, the pass to Clark. Stolen by Drummond. And here's the fast break. Here's George. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
For his team.
You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
Jackson against Smart. Bain with a screen on Jackson. Here's Smart. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Oubre against Bain. That's tipped. It's stolen by Smart. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Great pass by Smart. On time, on target.
90 seconds into the second half now. George outside. Back to Jackson. And Clark with a block. Grizzlies trail by 7. Smart outside. Bain with a screen on Jackson. Smart for 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart tucks it last. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. The 76ers, number 1. The 4th spot held by the Grizzlies.
Both teams were very aggressive defensively, and that led to a lot of steals and a lot of runouts.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Jackson surveying the D. He takes it in. Oubre on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And Reggie Jackson's had quite a ride in the NBA. You coached him, Stan, from the KD Russ Thunder to the Jokic Nuggets and everywhere in between.
Yeah, I had him in Detroit, Brian, where he really had his best years. I was so happy to see him get a ring with Denver in 23. He really works at the game.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
When asked about Desmond Bain, Coach Taylor Jenkins said he's grown into a leadership role. Guys look to him because he sets an example. Bain said experience is the best teacher. Being in this league for several years, you start to find your voice and your confidence in things you know and say.
All right, Allie, thanks. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Smart outside. Clark outside. 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Oh, Clark with the slam.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
On your feet, fans, here they come. Let's get loud once again for your first Bears team.
Oubre passes to George. Oubre, a screen on Jackson. Top of the key. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 5. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Jackson down low. Drummond defending. Pass to Aldama. Clock at 4. Bain pass to Jackson. That three's off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 5. Jackson outside. And here's Martin. Here's George. Defended by Jackson. Drummond with the screen. And George launches it from deep. They grab their own miss. Now Martin. Pass to George to stop the drought. And it falls all over the rim and in. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Smart passes to Bain. Misses the 3. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Clark against Drummond. George outside, fires the three, look it again, 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Smart against Jackson. Clark outside. Pass to Bain, puts up a three, and it's Martin with the rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Jackson, the pass to Drummond. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And here's a look at some numbers from Jaren Jackson. Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. Lowry, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Now here's Smart. Still no points. Pass to Jackson. Rebound by Philadelphia.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's an 8-footer. No good off the back of the rim. Grizzlies trail by 10. Smart outside. Kennard outside. Here's the three. And again, Memphis no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. To the middle. It's stolen by Smart. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Bain against Lowry. Aldama, the pass to Kennard. Smart for three. Rebound by Philadelphia. Martin's got 4 rebounds now.
Some of it's good defense and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
Lowry against Bain. Martin, the pass to Oubre. Here's Drummond. 5 on the clock. Over Smart. Philadelphia with another miss. Well, the Grizzlies shooting just 38% for this game so far. Jackson outside. They set the screen. To snap the cold streak. Knocks down the long change. Jackson's got 9.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Jackson with a screen on Smart. Puts it up from 15. And that's good for 2. And the 76ers lead by 9.
Lowry, the vet, makes it look simple from that in-between distance.
Pass to Jackson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart's got his 4th assist in this one. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Lowry against Smart. Shot from 12. Lowry, no good. Outside Bain. Shoots over Oubre. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached the end of the third. Philadelphia on top, up 7. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so Smart will bring it up for Memphis. 7-point differential. Smart and Bain in the backcourt together. G.G. Jackson is out there with Vince Williams. And it's Clark in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Jackson. Count it.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Oubre. Second shot opportunity. Embiid just too tall inside.
They are just owning the boards right now. Grizzlies trail by 7.
Smart looking around. Now Jackson. He's guarded by Martin. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First team.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers?
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
And that one falls for Jackson. Kennard, he's checked in for Smart. Martin, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And so Jackson nails both of them. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Lowry, the pass to Embiid. Pass to Martin. Over Jackson. Martin with the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Well, that's taking full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
Now here's Kennard. Clark outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bain. Launches it. And it's Martin with the rebound.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Kennard against Lowry. With the fadeaway. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist from Lowry.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Kennard outside. To the paint. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Edey's checked in for Memphis. Aldama comes in for Jackson. Jackson, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Pass to Martin. Embiid with it. Over Edey. Embiid misses. Now Williams. Kennard on the wing. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. He gets it in there. Kennard's got his first points of the night.
At this kind of range, it might almost be too easy for Kennard.
Screen by Gordon. Jackson, pass to Martin. And he lobs it up to the rim. And he dunks it down.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Grizzlies trail by 9. Kennard with it. Pass to Aldama. To the inside. Here's Edey. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, that's a smart play. Taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
Jackson, pass to Martin. Embiid inside.
He can be such a physical force. It's so hard to keep Embiid from getting to the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Kennard. No good on the second free throw. Grizzlies trail by 8. Outside, Williams. Pass to Moran. Fires for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Maxey passes to Drummond. George against Williams. The 3 is up. George, no good. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for Memphis. Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Some guards are absolutely fearless working inside, and Morant very high on that list.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Philadelphia leading by 7. Pass to Maxey. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Sometimes the D likes to get physical with Maxey, but he has no back down in him.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Morant, pass to Jackson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, the son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. plays the game with great instincts, particularly on the defensive end. You can see he learned the game growing up.
So he gets them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Here's George. The rebound by Jackson.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Tries to break his ice. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got his 5th rebound in this one. Drummond passes to George. Knocked loose. And stolen by Jackson. In transition, here they come. Here's Morant. George with the block.
Yeah, rejecting the try there. George firing up his guys.
Maxey finds George. Drummond with the ball. Working on Aldama. Philadelphia with another miss. Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Morant. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the 4th quarter. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
side.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Philadelphia leading by 4. George outside. Good. George has got 12 points here in the second half.
This dude is nails in the clutch. You want your best shot at winning at the end, give the ball to PG.
Maxey against Morant. Kicks it out to Bain. Jackson with a screen on Jackson. 6 to shoot. And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
Clutch points from Bain. Never scared of the moment.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Desmond first personal foul. Third team foul.
He doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he lobs it up top. The steal. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
With the teardrop, Drummond grabs the miss. And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. They've led by as much as 10. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Martin outside. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed.
3.
So it's Philadelphia with the W. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.